Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now, and also welcome to the chosen ones. What do I mean when I say chosen ones? I'm talking about those who are being tested. And when you say test, that means if you have asked for courage, then probably you would be given more of a rough and difficult circumstances to pass through. If you're asking for strength, you might face with a lot of weakness. Because you see, you need the other side, the opposite, to arrive on the side that you want to. So, if you're a student, for example, and you think that you're not too sharp and you take so long time to understand or learn a subject or a chapter, that's precisely your test because it's through that test wherein you are slow right now. But through practice, you know that you would finally arrive at the point wherein you say that now I have understood the chapter, now I understand the subject really well. So why do we actually need the opposite? Because the way we are raised and our conditioning and society, they just want to highlight the shiny things, right? They just want to highlight the brighter aspect of life. They never show actually the pitfalls and the failures that a person has gone through in the back. It's very much like a story. Like I can cite a beautiful example when somebody is doing an artwork. So if you are doing an embroidery, and let's say you wanted to make a beautiful embroidery of a mountain view of a scenery, so the front of the embroidery is so beautiful, but if you turn it upside down, and at the back you can see all of the meshwork that lies behind that beautiful embroidery. And know that without that back end part, which is not so beautiful as much as the front embroidery, you can never have that thing, isn't it? But the way our society is, they just want to focus about not failing. But how's that possible? Without failing, you're never going to come to the spot wherein you say that, wow, this was my journey and I had a beautiful journey. Because that beauty doesn't come without the pain. There's no pleasure without pain. Every person who goes to gym, every person who's working hard on themselves, they know that there is no pleasure without pain. You cannot make that body unless and until you're not taking that pain. An artist knows that if they have not worked those amount of hours on their craft, they can never create that sort of music that they want to bring out. And also there are times when it's just about the initial block in the mind before you start. So starting out something is the most difficult thing because the mind wants all of the answers ready made before you have even started, right? And we do not want to, we want everything, we want to watch it like a movie. But you see, even while you are watching a movie, you do not know the story. So every time you just come to now, and in the now, you watch through. It's very much like traversing a boat in the river. So while the boat traverses and cuts through the river, it's always at that point wherein it starts and then it goes at certain point. So there's no way that being here you can project there. You are just moving through the now space time. There's only one point. There's only this. There's only that. And why the mind tricks us into being something and we just want to go finally to the end point is only because of the fact that we do not want to go through the moments of unclarity. And it is absolutely impossible that without having being lost, you cannot arrive. And there's a lot of work because while you're trying to figure out, there'll be lots of challenges. And mostly there would be demons inside and outside who would try to distract you. Because you see, everybody wants attention without doing the work. People just want attention without having to go through that pain of actually learning. Because learning is difficult. So again, as Nisargadatta Maharaj says in his beautiful book, I Am That, he talks about actually nothing happens in the universe unless and until the entire universe makes it happen. So that means that even your haters and your enemies and people who try to belittle you, knowing very well that you are the chosen one and you have all of that power, because they are intimidated by your presence, by your energy, because you are so truthful and you are so direct. And they want to manipulate you into playing small, and they want to project. That's why when you go out and people would laugh at you for no reason, because they know, they see that you are the shining sun, and they want to bring you down. So this is my message for the chosen ones, wherein if you find yourself in such a situation, just do not take that thing, because you need to stay at the center while you are trying to create something of beauty, right? It might be anything. It might just might be like a state of mind that you want to enter into a beautiful state of mind. And while you just go out just to have a fresh walk, you might find all sorts of ridiculous people following you and talking shit. All that is just because of the thing that people are so much they want to defend their own demons, and their demons get actually quite loud when they see you. So this got nothing to do with you, because you, as the chosen one, you are peaceful and you are calm and you want to stay centered in your energy. You are all about working on your own self, and you believe in live and let live. But well, if you are triggered and you are challenged, just do not react, and rather take that energy and utilize that to create something on your own. That's what I talked about in my previous video, is the work of an alchemist. When you get thrown by a negative energy, you take all of that energy and you transform it into your favor. You do not give the power to the outer world to dictate how they want you to fail. You use that energy to scale yourself up, and you learn. You grow through that. And of course, it's not nice, and you might feel that why am I being tested all the time? And why everybody is just so much against me? That's because you are the light. And understand the power of light, because when you are the light, even if the whole world comes together, they cannot defeat you, because the ignorance is like darkness. And even if you are crowded in the most ignorant place with zillions of people and trillions of people, your light would still defeat everything else, because the power of God is that it's the light. Just one candle can take out all of the darkness. So you need not play small, and you need not get bothered by the comments and the negativity of the world outside. You need to stay powerful and beautiful, be the light that you are. And also, it's all of this is actually facing your own shadow self, because all of this is actually the shadow work. And starting from the point wherein you think that you as the I, it's actually me, my I self, because everybody has their dot in the universe, which they call as I, and everybody is just trying to do things in their favor. Every single person on the planet, they have certain things that they like and some things that they do not like. So if you're trying to live in an illusion where you would be liked by everybody, it's absolutely false. There would be people who do not like you, and there would be your tribe, there would be your people who you would meet gradually. But if you give up and you keep on faking yourself as who you are not, just to play safe and just to be, if you just disguise yourself in the form of ignorance, darkness, you would never find your tribe. You know what I mean? So it's absolutely essential that you do embrace your individuality for who you are. And you need to stay absolutely truthful to yourself and ask this question: what is it that I need to work on? And take it from there, one step at a time. You need not listen to the negativity of the outside world and also your own negativity, because inside we have our own limitations, self-limiting thoughts and beliefs that says, oh, that is just too much of a work. I don't know when I will get there. So again, the same thing, because everybody wants to avoid that hard work, and we are all assuming that there is a special way wherein some sort of a special shortcut that should just take me by that magic wand and bring me to the place where I want to belong. I just want to be, gifted with that crown without having to do the work. But that's not possible, because we all need to learn through the lessons. It's like how the Zen monks say that to climb a mountain is to step one step after the other. You cannot reach the top of the mountain if you have missed even a single step. And so is the case with our life. But all of this is also a lot of the illusion of having free will. Because like Nisargadatta Maharaj says in his book, I'm That, nothing happens unless and until the whole universe makes it happen. So the fact that you even chose to have a goal, you decided that for yourself, was actually not only your decision, but a lot of it is also played out by the circumstances. So you were put in a situation where everybody was so much. Uh, the situation just turned out in a way wherein you had to decide, well, it's better that I channel my energy into creating something. Why? Because apart from that, the other way out is that you would be just wasting and fighting on useless things with useless people, which you do not want to. So rather, you channel that energy into setting up a goal for yourself. So again, this is the whole game of nothing happens unless and until the entire universe makes it happen. And if we do realize with this thing, then we are going to save a lot of time and energy in not trying to, it's basically like going with the flow. So you're not anymore wasting your time trying to fight and go against the flow. So you just go with the flow. When there are times of down phase, then you are in the down. When the time of a higher phase comes, then you just go with it. And you're not putting in extra effort. And this is actually surrender. To be in true awareness, to be aware of our innate state of being, to be fully aware of the now is surrender. Because our whole life, everyone is just trying to run away from now. Everybody's just running away because it's difficult. And the thing is, at the center, there's nothing. And it feels quite scary. It feels like death. Not death in a physical sense, but in the sense of not knowing. Not knowing feels terrible. Everybody wants to know. So when you come at a center and you see that absolute stillness, you just want to run away from that. You want to say, no, as long as I'm alive on earth and I want to create something, I just want to be doing something. While that same amount of doing of the mind would then in turn bring you to a place where you land yourself in a lot of trouble. And from that space of trouble, you want to get back to your state of nothingness. That's why sleep is so beautiful to everybody. Everybody wants to sleep well. They take medicines and pills to sleep well. Because sleep is like a escape. You are no more to face the problems of living. That's why everybody loves to sleep and rest and relax. So that's what I wanted to say about utilizing the negative energies and how you can make it work in your favor. And also about facing everything that comes. And there comes a time wherein you need to let down defending yourself because you just cannot go on wasting your energy. So you just let people be the way they are and you be the way you are. That's a lot of acceptance, and that will save you a lot of energy and a lot of basically it's about sailing smoothly through life. And that is what we want. We do not want to waste too much of our energy into unnecessary actions. So that's it. That was my message for today. Have a great day. Bye for now.